Hello everyone, compliments of the season. You're welcome back to OZK TV. Thanks for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, you are welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Now looking at this boy, the video we are about to see is it will wow your mind. Why? In 2016, this toddler was left for dead by his parents in Eket, Akwa State, Nigeria, before he was rescued by anja, ringgren, loven, a Danish aid worker who later gave him his name, Hope. According to her, I chose to call him Hope because right now we are all hoping that he survives, she wrote in a blog few days after rescuing the boy. In her description of Hope, she said he was in a village, naked, alone, and almost dead. Well, you could see that. The boy looked frightened, tortured. This boy was left to die on the streets. Why? He was accused of being a witch. Look at how he has transformed. So remarkable. The woman had this to say about the boy. She said, Hope was in a terrible condition when we rescued him. He was seriously malnourished and had multiple diseases. The first 2 weeks he was hospitalized. He was in a critical condition. We didn't know if he would survive or not. But today, you could see the boy that despite all odds, he survived. He's healthy. He's happy. He's alive, which is the most important thing. You know, most times in Africa, there are things we do that we should be ashamed of. That is why people from other continents, most times they say we are the dark continent. It took someone from another continent to come to Nigeria to show us what love means. If this woman hadn't rescued this boy, of course, we know what would be the result by now. Definitely, he would be no more. He was already, he was half gone when this man rescued him. That was why she said they didn't know if he would survive. How could someone have a child and allow someone to talk you into sending your child away? And who are we even talking about here? How old? The boy was just 3 years old. This was in 2016. Someone tells you your child is a witch. When the parents sent this boy away, did they send him away to continue living or to die? What could a 3-year-old child do for himself? Have we ever seen a 3-year-old taking care of himself? Fending for himself? Where has that one happened before? You know, when you look at it, just close your eyes and imagine it. When it's raining, the boy is there. The sun comes, he's there. If it's windy, he's there. Oh my God. Can you imagine? If it were to be in a place where they have floods when it rains, the flood will just wash the boy away. Maybe that was what the parents were hoping to see. They didn't want to take him somewhere and delete him from this life. They wanted somebody else to do it for them, or circumstances or situation to do it for them. That was a very wicked act. Maybe a prophet somewhere or an imam somewhere or somebody somewhere has seen them in a vision or dreamt one dream, and in the morning the person came to their house to tell them, you see this boy that you have, he is not a human being, he is a witch, so you have to do something about him, otherwise you will not progress in life. Your own child, a child you gave birth to, is now your enemy. A witch. With what did you measure the witchcraft? How did you determine that this child was a witch? But someone else took him. Someone else saw him and said, even looking at the boy, he was just looking like a scarecrow. skeleton, bones everywhere sticking out. Look at his rib cage. Everything. Who could have thought that this boy would live again? The kind of things we do in Africa, the kind of things we do, we leave undone. The things we should do, and the ones we shouldn't do, that is the one we do with relish. We are happy doing them. And we have a government in place. That is how you see children, people living with disabilities, parading the streets, hawking, begging for alms. That is how they live. Yet there is a government in place. In a saner society, they should be taken care of. They should have allowances. These ones, would they get jobs for where? They will not. Able-bodied persons are looking for employment. Not to talk of people that have disabilities. And we live in this society. We say we have leaders who do not care. Leaders, all they know, all they care about is how to get money, how to collect money, or how to siphon money, whatever. Embezzle what is entrusted in their care. It is none of their business. So long as they are comfortable, they and their cronies are comfortable, every other person can just go like that. You can go with nothing. It doesn't concern them. If this woman hadn't done something, that is how it would have ended for this boy. Now look at how young, look at how chubby he is, how handsome he has grown into. Look at how good he looks. Well fed, happy. You could see from his countenance that he is happy. He's been taken care of. Another person is coming. Another person came from wherever she came from her country, to tell us that, you see, this boy, he could become someone tomorrow. He could amount to something great. Meanwhile, it's like our eyes are closed. Are you telling me that where this boy was, that there were no human beings there? Nobody saw him? Saw him, he would be hot. Oh, even in the cold, during Harmattan season, oh my God, how did this boy cope? He was just 3 years old. What was he feeding on? You just be picking anything. He could even be eating his poo or something. Oh my God, this is pathetic. Are you telling me that there were no churches there? There were no human beings there? People that had a milk of human kindness, they didn't live in that area. This is just like the Good Samaritan, the story in the Bible. The man that was wounded by thieves. A priest came and passed. He didn't do anything. Someone else came and passed. He didn't do anything. It took a Samaritan to take care of the guy. Why do we do these things? Why do we allow people to call us names? We bring these things upon ourselves. You see someone you could help. No, you cannot do anything. Things like this, we should report them. Go to the local government and report. I'm sure they will do something. Because at the local government areas, at the secretariats, they have something. They have ministries to take care of this kind of a thing. We should always act. Ask questions. How do we help? But everyone that is passing will look at this boy. Even when they are passing, I'm sure they will look the other way, so that the witchcraft doesn't affect them. Can you imagine? You are a mother. Do you know what childless couples go through? People go through series of IVF sessions, and the thing is not even successful, just to have at least one child. Now you have a child. Maybe these people give birth every year. You have a child, someone tells you, this child is a witch. You said, Abi? Yes. This superstitious beliefs that we have here, it has made nonsense of so many marriages. You are a man. Someone tells you that, you see your wife, the reason you are not progressing in your business is because your wife is a witch. It's because your wife has closed the eyes of your customers. And the man will say, yes, it's true. He will send his wife away. So many divorce cases. Or you are a woman and your husband loves you so much. Someone tells you, oh, I dreamt about you. I saw your husband eating your children. She said, I know it. I said it, this man is not a good person. And this guy has been taking care of you. All of a sudden, he's now the one eating the children. Before you know it, the marriage will be over. Several things. And in Lagos, I don't know about other cities, you dare not have a cat in your house. If you have a cat, you are a witch. Your neighbors will be looking at you as if you have horns on your head. Honestly. You cannot have a cat in a compound you live with other tenants. You don't try it in Lagos. Meanwhile, cats are good animals. No. When you have a cat in your house, rodents will not be there. They will take care of that. But in Lagos, don't even try it. So many things. Or in the night you want to whistle, they say, you are calling ghosts. You are calling ghosts. You don't know whistle in the night. So many terrible things. When you look at it, they don't even make sense, honestly. You remember there's some things that you just become ashamed of the kind of things we listen to and we adhere to. Look at this boy. This is how this life would have wasted. Well, that is it. That is how it is here anyway. Where lives mean nothing. How could you pass looking at a 3-year-old? A 3-year-old, there's no way a 3-year-old could help himself. It is not possible. What will he do? He's a child, he's a baby, he's just a toddler. He couldn't do anything except cry, shout, scream like children do. Eat, sleep, wake up, make noise. That's all. That's what they do. Nothing else. Time has come for us to look inwards. We should start doing the right thing. It's not as if you do not know. We know. We know the right thing. Look at love on display. That shows that wherever love is, whenever love is applied, that situation changes. Because everything responds to love. Show love in that relationship, it will change. Just care. This woman poured care on this boy, compassion, everything she had. It took time, but it was worth it. The effort was worth it. Now the woman will be looking at this and she's happy. And look at her with tattoos all over her body. In Nigeria, with all these tattoos, you are useless in short. Don't even come out. But it took someone with this kind of tattoos everywhere to be this humane, to show kindness, filled with compassion, filled with love. The kind of things that we do not do here. She has taught us a lesson. She has shown us that condition is not always that bad. You can also apply to anybody's life. Maybe you have a situation that you feel that this situation is dead. You can revive it. Pay attention to it. Water it with love, with attention, with care. And before you know it, it will blossom. It will bloom. It's not really a dead situation. If you can look at it very well and be consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. This man was consistent. She was consistent with the care, with the love. She poured it there. She poured it in there. And it's not only this boy. There are so many other children that she's taking care of. Let us do the right thing. Let us look inward. Let us begin to check ourselves. We can make this place a better place for crying out loud. We have what it takes. We have the resources. We can do it. Let this not repeat itself again. The problem is these children, some of them, they label witches. You see, if you see the kind of treatment they mete out to them, you will cry, you will shed tears. They pack them in one place and beat them like they are beating out the witchcraft from their bodies. They torture them. They manhandle them. They deal with them. And parents would, willingly give their children to them. Submit, take, so that by the time she comes back, she will be okay. She will be okay. She can never be okay. Never. Because the society has rejected them. The society that should protect these children, the society has rejected the children. Giving them to other people, do whatever you like with them. That is how we live. All these people with disabilities, they go begging. Begging, so many of them have fallen victims to child labor, what do they call it, to ritualists and all that in this society. What do we gain when we do all these things? It is time our government looked at themselves, and I know that they have failed, and try to change the situation, change the narrative, because it's not helping anyone. Thanks to this lady for this amazing transformation. Going forward, let us do the right thing. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Kindly give it a like. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel. If you're here for the first time, you are welcome. Kindly subscribe to my channel. You know, subscription is free. Yes, you do not pay anything. Not now, not ever. Also, remember to enable the notification bell so you get more of my videos each time I upload new ones. Take care of you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.